Hello Aquarius, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Aquarius for the month of December. Now Aquarius, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Aquarius, I do not do personal readings, so if you get a message from someone, that is not me, that is someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. And don't miss out on my Instagram. I do exclusive content there that you can only get on that platform, so be sure to give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. And now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment to let me know what you think. All right, I'm going to tell you this, Aquarius. This year is ending with a bang. I'm going to tell you that right now. Do not be afraid of that Tower card. Just about everyone has gotten that so far, and I'll get into what I'm feeling there. But let me make sure everything's in view, and we'll get right into it. All right. I think that looks just about good enough to me. Energy on the bottom. You have the Seven of Wands. So this is a card of competition. You can see the wands in the air. This person here is defending their position. Okay, they're standing their ground. They are holding on to a deep conviction that they are right about something. And really what this card says is it's a card of competition. And what this person really is, saying is that there's nothing wrong with being successful, because the card that comes before the Six of Wands or the Seven of Wands is the Six of Wands, which is major success. And so this person's like, look, I'm successful. I don't know why you're all complaining. Like, I don't know what's wrong with you. And, why can't you just be happy for me, is basically what this person is trying to say. They're holding their ground around something. And it's because they've been successful. They've been victorious. As I like to say, a lot of people have a hard time seeing other people succeed. Not everybody, but a lot of times that's the case. Competition is also part of the human nature. Competition is interesting because it brings out, it drives us to do amazing things as humans, but it also brings out the worst in us. And so that's kind of what you're dealing with, some level of competition here in December. This may be shocking to some of you, because you have the Tower and the Devil next to each other, actually 15, 16 here. And, this may feel like a bit of a shocker that somebody's acting the way somebody is. Could be a friend that turned on you or something. I don't want to say that just yet, but, maybe a colleague, probably more likely to be a colleague. I don't know about friend energy here, but there could be something shocking here that happens with this Tower card. Look, we are in eclipse season, okay? The changes that are happening right now at the collective level, and especially for, as we read this with the Tower card in the middle, which is the most important card in the spread, are long-lasting, the changes that are going on right now. The things that are happening could span into the next 6 to 18 months for you. Right? And so take note of the situations that are changing in your life. But the thing that I like to say about the Tower is it really is a blessing in disguise if you choose to look at it that way, because the Tower exposes an illusion. Okay, it may feel like there's an upheaval, it may feel like the world is collapsing, but at the end of the day, you are living in a house of cards anyway. And that was going to happen if you get the Tower. And so nobody really wants to live in a house of cards. So you can view it as like your guides or the universe stepping in and saying, we're going to go ahead and change something, because the path that you're on right now is not in alignment. And the Tower really does get you into alignment, as the card that follows the Tower is the Star. So you can choose to look at it that way, but you have something big here. We have 4 major arcana. So big things happening. Towards the beginning of December, as we roll into the month, you have the Four of Wands, the Devil, and the Knight of Cups. You have this Four of Wands. This is marriage card. This is a card of like long-term relationships, long-term partnerships, unions. This is ceremonies or anything like that. You may be anxious about gathering with a family or something like that here. There could have been something that happened in November here that's carrying with you into December. But this Four of Wands can also indicate stability and structure. The dragonfly on the wand or on the wreath can indicate change as well. Dragonflies, if you look up that spirit totem, can indicate change. And so, you know, some of you do have a foundation. That's the thing. There is a foundation present, okay? So it's the tower may be collapsing you down to your foundation, but at least it's still there, okay? And it's still providing you with something is what I feel like saying. However, there are inevitable changes here. With the Devil, this is a card of potentially challenging, like somebody in your life who is challenging you or causing your life to be difficult at this time. This is Capricorn energy, but this can also indicate our shadows. I always like to say that the Devil card is a card of our shadows. And really, at the end of the day, the Devil does kind of say that in some ways, you are your own worst enemy. And so are the choices you're making up to this point in alignment with where you want to be? And be careful of any karmic contracts here with the Devil, the Tower, and the Justice, because this is a clear step up, like one card into the next, saying that these two choices here with the Devil and the Tower, you're going to have some sort of karma here, potentially for some of you. You have this Knight of Cups as well, you know, which is a romantic connection. There could be romantic karma or love karma or something like that playing out here with the Four of Wands and the Knight of Cups showing up. There could also be a romantic event here happening for some of you, and it may feel like this is something that you've experienced before. It could be a shadow as it relates to your love situation, right? In your current, or in the middle of the month, you have the Judgment card, the Tower, and the Three of Wands. So this Three of Wands is this idea of growth, expansion, opportunity, taking something to the next level. It's a really good card. It's the initial win in the suit of tarot, or in the suit of wands rather. And it says that you have pretty much the entire shoreline. You have the entire ocean, the entire world in front of you as you see this person looking out to the ocean, thinking that the possibilities are unlimited here. So it's a very nice card, and with that Tower, it's almost like you're being given a curveball, but you're also recognizing that something big's happening. You have this Judgment card, which is an awakening, potentially literally a spiritual awakening or an inner calling or a rebirth. The Tower, on another level, can also indicate revelation, understandings. With the Judgment card in the Tower, there's unexpected revelations or awakenings or understandings here happening. This is undoubtedly massive energy. Number 20, number 16, big energy coming in. Could mean that you are looking to grow something here with this Three of Wands, taking something to the next level, but like having a sort of like a breakthrough or like a revelation, like a sudden revelation that this is what you want to be doing. You have the Queen of Swords, the Justice card, and the Ten of Wands in the back half of the month of December. You know, this Queen of Swords could represent you here, Aquarius. This is somebody who will really go after what they want. I always like to say this is like the assassin in the tarot. Nothing will get in the way of the Queen of Swords. And if there's anybody standing in the way, they will walk right through them. They'll take their sword and cut through whatever is no longer serving them. You have this Justice card. Now, this is the most important row for me in this reading. Not always the case. Sometimes I look at diagonals, which are directions you're headed. In this row here, this is very clear. You're going to be tempted to handle something in a specific way with the Devil card and a Tower. And you want to be very careful that you are handling this situation with integrity, Aquarius, as you have this Justice card here, which says ultimately you will get the outcome you deserve. That could be good. It could be challenging. Okay. And, for some of you here, it's like, do you really want to carry this burden uphill this entire time? Or what I should say, going forward, this choice that you make, you're going to be tempted here with the way that you handle something. And it's like, based on the way that you handle it is either going to dissolve or add stress. That's what I feel like saying so far. So let's go ahead and continue forward here, see what else we get. If you're enjoying this, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not already. Drop a comment to let me know what you think, and really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. Lastly, check out my website. There's a link to that in the description below. You can sign up for my email list. Okay, there's no other card there. Okay, so let's see what we get here for you. Yep, you have Serapis Bay, Ascension. Move into your true self, rise above the darkness, the light is here. So this is, very clear, this message with this Ascension card. Judgment in the Tower, that's almost, forced ascension. Like there could be a situation, you can't plan for a Tower moment. So like you are moving up the ranks in some ways at a soul level, I feel like. And that's what I'm feeling like here. You have this Diana, focus, intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome, and you have Melchizedek, higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. There is this feeling that, like, I don't know if it's a person coming in that may be interested in you or something like this, but it's almost like there's a situation coming in here that you have handled before. And the universe will keep sending you the same test until you pass or fail. Do you see? Until you pass it. And that's what I feel like saying here. You have this in the near future. This is happening sometime in like probably early December, but it really could be between early to mid-December, I'm feeling. Then you have the situation will improve and perfect timing. So no need to fear here, okay? This situation is playing out and your guides are with you. You just have to trust your gut on something because, as I said, you can't plan for a Tower moment. It just comes in, it happens. So let's see what else we have here. It's how you respond, Aquarius. If I were to sum up the first part of this reading, it would be, how will you respond? Is what I feel like saying. All right, let's see what else we get here. Okay, so you have the Page of Swords, Ace of Wands, King of Wands. Someone's very... I keep these readings PG. Physically attracted to you with the Ace of Wands and the King of Wands, Knight of Cups, and the Devil. Okay, Devil is a card of hedonism. It's a card of those types of luxuries and pleasures in life, the earthly pleasures. And the Ace of Wands with the King of Wands, that's you know exactly what I'm saying. And so the King of Wands is the player in the tarot. I love the King of Wands energy, but for other reasons, because the King of Wands is also the entrepreneur. It's the most passionate person in the room. It's somebody who's inspirational, able to really like rally the troops and get people inspired to do good work. But at the same time, when it comes to love, the King of Wands can be seen as the player, especially with the Knight of Cups. And the Ace of Wands is one of the sex cards. Yeah, it's just one of the sex cards. And so, for some of you with this energy here, some of you are going to say, like, do I want to keep repeating this? And I'm not judging you if you're into that or anything like that. But, like, the question is, for some of you, it's like, are you going to keep repeating the same type of scenario that's playing out here? Okay? Now, for others of you, if this is not at all relationship related, for some of you, this Ace of Wands, King of Wands is one of my self-employment combinations. So some of you, totally different message. It could mean that you're starting a project, or you've started a project or a business or an enterprise here that's bringing you forward into the rest of the month and perhaps into 2022. That Page of Swords is typically someone who's annoying you. This could be a younger person, could be someone who's just getting on your nerves. You have this Three of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Hermit. Three of Cups, your social circle, potentially third-party situations with the Tower, Ace of Wands, King of Wands, the Devil, okay? And the Knight of Cups. There could be competition between someone you're interested in, or like people could be competing over you, or there's something like this happening here going on in your social life or in your social circle here. You have the Six of Wands, which is major victory. It's even public recognition. It's a big card of success. Very good energy to get that card always. But, with the Tower, it's almost like, there's a situation here in this reading where it's like something's being made public. Something is being made public here for some of you. And deep down, you really just want to be inside, or what you really want to do is be alone with this Hermit card and the Three of Wands. Because this is a card of, like, in some ways isolation, or just like doing your own thing, leveling up, doing self-mastery, acquiring knowledge, things like that here. Could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. But yeah, there could be something that's being made publicly known around you, maybe in your social circle. You have the Fool, the Three of Wands, and the Chariot. So we have the Three of Wands coming in again. So yeah, I mean, this is actually really nice energy here to get all of these clarifications are good. That first sort of opening message may be challenging for some of you. Not everyone's going to be dealing with that. If you're in a happy committed relationship, then that's just not your message. But you do have a major victory coming around your ability to be self-disciplined here with the Chariot and the Ten of Wands, continuing to carry the wands uphill, continuing to do the work, continuing to, put in the energy and the effort is really going to reward you here in December. You have this Three of Wands, which is the energy of expansion, growth, good things on the horizon, as I've talked about. I do want to warn you of just like, there's this situation here where there's like something going public or something being publicly known. And I almost feel like there's going to be a bit of an energy overload around that for some of you. You have this Fool card as well, which is a new start, powerful new beginning in your life. And the Knight of Wands on the bottom, might as well just say that this is like for some of you, like moving in a new direction. Maybe you're leaving your town. Some of you maybe live in a small town where everybody knows everybody's business. And I feel like some of you are going to leave that scenario. There's a card that just fell down here. Hold on, let me get these cards that just fell down. Okay, so yeah, high honor and family room. So yeah, that's definitely not a bad thing. So high honor, people looking up to you, people really respecting you. Some of you working from home. You have community, journey, expectation, mature woman, distant horizons, and occupation. Yep, community here with the Three of Cups and the expectation, high honor, family room, being in this, like being in the spotlight, or there's something going on here where you're in the public eye in some way. And when I say that, it doesn't even need to be like, I'm not telling you like you're going to like star in a movie or something. I'm just saying like something even just in your social circle, your immediate environment, the group of people you surround yourself with, your community. You're a community of people. This could even just simply be your family, knowledge or something coming in there. And for some of you, you're going places. You're going distant lands, going to distant horizons with this card, the Knight of Wands, the journey here. This could be something in relation to your job with occupation as well. Occupation, King of Wands, Ace of Wands. Love to see that for those of you who are self-employed. Definitely good situations coming in. So yeah, but there's this level of you, like the way that you respond. The cards are saying it would be best to respond with maturity at this time. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, and check out my website, zanintuitive.com. There's a link to that in the description below. I will see you in the next one.